A very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you across the Wobbles community and beyond from the entire Weather or Not team. Landon here with you to bring you this morning's forecast courtesy of On Target. It's going to be dreary out there, folks. We got this upper level pinwheeling low. It's located to our north, and we've got this surface low that is deepening here, that is pinwheeling off to the north and east, that is taking this cloud cover along with it. Now you will note we do have counterclockwise flow around this surface low, so winds are going to be turning already out of the north and west, and that's going to be bringing an extended period of very cold temperatures for us beginning here today. Taking a look across the region, folks, we have still got the cloud deck that is hanging tough, and it looks like it could be like this throughout a good chunk of today. Sexton Bill Better Skycam down in Gold City is showcasing the thick cloud cover there. We got the lights from Franklin actually reflecting off the bottom edge of the cloud deck, overlooking the Beach Tree News Skycam up in Morgantown on this early on this Turkey Day. Showcasing the low-hanging stratus out there, folks. We got some pesky meandering sprinkles that we're going to have to deal with, maybe a light rain shower or two throughout this morning, but partly to mostly cloudy skies will pretty much be the weather story as we work throughout the entirety of today. Temperatures have fallen. This is a result of the winds turning out of the north and west behind the cold front. Readings are currently holding anywhere between the upper 30s and lower 40s. And folks, look at the winds. Already gusting upwards of 15 to 20 plus miles an hour. It's pretty much going to remain the name of the weather game throughout today. And we're going to keep that northerly flow here throughout the week and even into the early days of next week, folks. We're going to be looking at a major cold shot here that's going to be setting up for an early taste of winter, to say the least. Take a look out there. Here's how the continental U.S. is shaping up this morning. As that low continues to meander off to the north and east, it is going to continue to enhance that northwest flow, okay? We got another disturbance that's going to roll in here this evening. Might get a few snowflakes or flurries throughout the overnight, but outside of that, it shouldn't be too much to worry about. All right, so here we are looking at the wind chills of what's going to be going on here as we progress over the next 48 to 72 hours. You're going to work into the peak heating time on this Thanksgiving holiday throughout this afternoon, and you can see there, folks, wind chills are going to be hanging out anywhere around the mid and upper 30s throughout. We progress into our Black Friday. It's going to be even colder. Wind chills likely not escaping the upper 20s to lower 30s. And then we get into the start of the weekend, folks, and maybe a little bit warmer on the wind chill front. But with that being said, folks, we got these little disturbances that's going to be working in here out of the north and west. That is going to result in an outside shot at some minor snow accumulations late in the day Saturday on into our Saturday night. So let's go ahead and let's break that down. You're looking at the pre-dawn hours of this morning. This was a few hours ago before the cold front made it east of the region. We had the scattered light rain showers that impacted us, folks. Measurable readings across the entire area was like 1/10 of an inch up to 3/10 of an inch. It wasn't a whole lot, but we're going to work throughout today. We're going to get into our Friday, folks. Rays of sunshine come back into the picture, but don't be deceived. It is going to be very, very cold, all right? As we progress throughout the weekend, folks, that's whenever it's going to reach its maximum of its coldest. As we roll into Saturday night on into Sunday, Sunday night on into Monday of next week. And folks, you want to take precautions with these freezing temperatures. We could have readings down to the teens at times to winterize your home, all right? You want to go ahead and save our buddies over at On Target. Save that number in case any of you all run into any emergencies out there. They've got an emergency line, and they do work throughout the holidays as well. All eyes is to our north and west, folks, as we get into the start of the weekend, because we've got this little clipper system that's going to be sliding in here out of the north and west. Models still aren't in agreement exactly where this thing is going to line up. The Euro has got that clipper a little bit further south, drawing a bullseye right through the Wobbles community. But you can look at some of the short-term model guidance, folks, and it keeps the clipper right along and just north, brushing the northern tier of the Wobbles community. This is as we work into Saturday afternoon and then into the Saturday night time frame, is whenever we could get in on the possibility of a minor snow out there with a dusting on the ground, maybe a little bit more. And some of us might not even be getting anything if guidance comes in alignment with the shorter term guidance, keeping it further north, closer to and along the Ohio River. Folks, as previously mentioned, the big weather story is going to be our deviation from standard normals for this time of year. We're looking at 18 to 20,000 feet up above our head that dictates our weather pattern from time to time. Look at these things just absolutely bottom and drop out as we work into Friday, we work into Saturday, and then Sunday, right there, folks. Saturday night and then throughout our Sunday into Monday morning is whenever we're going to look at our coldest temperatures that's going to get in here, right? We're not looking at any other weather makers coming through here after that Clipper system, Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. And then you see the cold will hang around all the way through at least Tuesday afternoon. Then that trough pulls off of the East Coast. We get a ridge that's trying to build in here to bring slightly warmer temperatures back in the mix by Wednesday into Thursday of next week, all right? So let's jump over here and let's take a look about what everyone wants to talk about, the opportunity at those snow chances. Here's the latest from the Weather Prediction Center, and it has currently granted us anywhere from a 1 to roughly 10, maybe 20% probability of getting at least 1 inch of snowfall on the ground. Peak timing for this, folks, will begin as early as Saturday afternoon, taking us into Saturday night and maybe even some flurries lingering on into the Sunday time frame. But outside of that, folks, the real weather story is going to be the frigid cold air that's going to be working in here as we're still stuck right here in the middle of the fall season. Here's a full breakdown of your 6-day weather forecast brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Partly to mostly cloudy with patchy drizzle this morning. Clouds look to try and hang tough throughout this afternoon. Mid-40s for highs, folks. Dew points. Wind chills are not going to be getting out of the 30s. Friday is going to be even colder. Many of us want to escape the 30s in terms of real-time temperatures. Wind chills down into the 20s despite that sunshine. Clouds thickening up throughout the morning hours of our Saturday with the opportunity at those scattered light snow showers Saturday afternoon on into Saturday night. Then the coldest air arrives. Highs only in the low to mid 30s on Sunday. Mid and upper teens for your Sunday night into Monday morning. Protect those pipes, protect your pets, protect your plants. That kind of cold will wipe out all those, folks. Monday into Tuesday of the following week with the cold still staying around. Outside of that slight snow chance again on Tuesday night, temperatures are going to be firmly locked down into the 30s with, again, those wind chills potentially being locked into the 20 readings. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Thanksgiving morning Weather or Not forecast, brought to you by all of us here at Weather or Not, also brought to you by our friends at On Target. Can't express how thankful we are for all of your all support and keeping this organization alive and kicking. It has exploded to means and grown to levels that I never dreamed that it would. So us and the entire team are extremely grateful for all of you all. You all have a fantastic Thanksgiving, spending times with friends and family, and don't eat too much, all right? You all take care.